Oblivious Signal, and you're watching Garage to Gigs on PGTV.
Alright, I'm Michael, I'm doing the interview, and this is Oblivious Signal.
What's up,
and
man?
You guys are?
My name is Nick, I play guitars for Oblivious Signal.
My name's Christina, I'm the vocals.
My name is Jason, I'm the drummer.
No bass.
We have a keyboardist, actually our producer is filling in for us temporarily, no bass player. We're on the hunt, so if you know one in Florida, let us know.
I don't think I know any in Florida. A few in Australia, but not in Florida. So what kind of music do you guys play?
It's like a hard rock kind of thing.
Hard
I mean,
rock?
yeah, we kind of started doing like the whole metal thing,
Yeah.
but then we kind of leaned more towards not so much screaming and actually trying to use more of like a melodic sound.
Yeah.
And so that's where we're at right now, more like the hard rock kind of stuff.
So where'd you guys' name come from?
This is a question of like forever.
This question.
So Jason, where did the name come from?
It just popped in my head one day. And I texted it to him. And he knew right off the bat that I was talking about a band name and he liked it, so.
But I mean, like after you said it, I mean, you get thinking, what is like an oblivious signal? Like we take it as like people give off oblivious signals all day long, you know? They really do. I mean, they're oblivious to like the way they act, the way they look, how they dress and stuff like that, and it gives off signals to certain people. You know what I mean? So it's just basically that's how you take it, you know? Could be anything.
Depends on the person.
Exactly.
Any influences you guys have?
Oh, my main influence is definitely Metallica. I mean, they're the reason I started playing guitar, and I mean, a lot of people say you could hear it in the riffs and stuff like that, but for me, it's definitely Metallica. How about you guys?
I like everything. I know vocalist-wise for me, my influences range from Laura Pausini, who's an Italian singer. She's like my favorite singer. And I like a lot of the European bands like Nightwish and, you know, coming back, you know, to the US, you know, even Evanescence and all those bands really influenced me growing up.
From when I started music, like Korn, Metallica, The Biscuit, all that stuff.
The harder 80s metal.
Yep.
What's the worst thing that's happened while you guys were on the road?
Besides
Traffic.
getting caught in the middle of a hurricane with...
Actually, yeah, we went to Orlando, Florida, and we visited the psychic lady. Like, we were in this kind of place that sold
It was
like...
his idea.
It was my idea. And we visited this place that sold like rocks and just like earth stuff, like minerals and all this cool stuff. And out of nowhere, this lady's like, we want you to be very careful. She had like a weird feeling about our ride back. And sure enough, what happened? We got a flat tire on the ride home, and then
There's a hurricane,
like,
a hurricane was hitting that side of the state of Florida
Yeah,
on the way
we're like,
back. So we're
wow.
rushing to beat the weather.
That was pretty interesting.
So what do you guys hope to accomplish with your music?
You know, basically all we really want is just the people to enjoy it and take what they take from it. You know, from what we've got, everybody has their own opinion and own take on each song, and that's the cool part about it, is that no one really thinks the same thing about it. So everyone's taking their own.
The songs are open to
Exactly.
interpretation. So, I think like me personally, what I would like people to take from the songs, like lyric-wise and stuff, are you know, just don't give up on what you want to do. You know, we're all like, you know, we all started playing, you know, kind of low-key and stuff, and now we're, you know, playing the Viper Room. So it took us 3 years, but we're here now, you know, and it's because we don't give up, you know. We go through a lot of stuff, but we overcome it sooner or later. So
That's what it's about.
So what's your favorite song that you guys play?
we all have a different favorite.
Probably, yeah.
I like City in Flames or Sound Defense. Those are my two favorites.
Mine's probably The Nameless. It's a really fun song to play. Off the new album coming out soon.
I gotta agree with Nick. I like The Nameless, and I like the song that Drowns Out the Screams is my favorite.
So who writes your music? Is it just like combined?
Well, he usually writes the guitar parts, and then I usually write the lyrics, and then they get together and they jam it out, and then I come in and it takes me usually like weeks to write lyrics to something. So, but lately we both I think we've been like exchanging these. For example, Nick wrote part of the lyrics for one of our main songs called Into the Night. But on some newer stuff that we're writing, I give off some ideas too, and the same goes with Jason. So we're kind of like, it's a collaborative effort.
Yeah, we all definitely put our 2 cents in. Like, I'll come in with a riff and I'll show them, and then we'll be like, okay, how can we fix this up? How can we make it the best it can be? that's what we do. So we put our heads together and out pops the song.
Alright, what's your opinion about the music scene in Florida? Is it different from here?
It sucks.
Does it?
We love Florida, but the music scene isn't that great down there. The thing is with Florida, it's predominantly hip hop and Latin music. So a lot, you have a lot of rock bands out there, but a lot of them don't make it because the major people that are out there to help out with promotion, they're focusing mostly on the urban, on the urban industry.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit more difficult. I think if you go, the northern you go up to Florida, the more exposure you get. For example, Universal's up in Orlando, and they have a lot of rock. They pick up a lot of rock-oriented bands. So the Orlando rock music scene is a lot better, and we've had more success up in Orlando. But South Florida it's pretty tough. So.
How's the fan base differ from Florida to California?
People in California are a lot more upfront, and they'll come up to you and actually like tell you, like, you know what I mean? They'll actually show their support from what we've seen so far. You know, you gotta remember, this is like our third day as a band in California and everything. So, but what we've seen so far is the support is awesome, and we really appreciate it, and it does make a big difference.
Yeah, I have to agree. I know I've been coming out to the NAMM convention for the past couple years with different projects and stuff, and the past 2 years I came with Oblivious Signal. Last year with Oblivious Signal demo, and before, with kind of like mentioning it and talking to different people about it, and right off the bat, people without even hearing it, just for knowing who we are and stuff, they were very supportive. In Florida, I don't know what it is. I think there's so many bands that it's so like oversaturated, and none of the bands are really like that great. Like we came here, the bands were amazing, and you go to Florida and it's like they don't even really try. So, people don't make the effort to go out to shows because they feel they're just going to hear another band who's going to restart a song 10 times over again before they actually get it right on the live show.
Because here it's more commercial than it is in Florida, because the music business is actually based here.
Exactly.
True.
Yeah, you're 100% correct. I think that could be a major factor to it.
Yeah, there's not much competitive streak there.
Yeah.
So what have you guys learned about the music business in the band?
It's rough.
You're still
It's
learning.
rough. We're still learning a lot, but just gotta keep at it. Just do as much as you can, promote as much as you possibly can, network as much as possible, and that's what we're doing here, especially at NAMM. If we accomplish that, I think we can definitely accomplish anything.
Definitely, always being kind of like at 100% and giving everything your all. I think with the music industry, it's a tough industry. It'll chew you up and spit you back out, and it's a matter of you just getting back up and keep trying to get in there. And I think the more you make a presence of yourself in the industry, the more people are apt to see that you're trying, and they're more to accept you, which has been something that's worked very well. I know in my case. So.